an elite hacker was arrested for selling shiny Pokemon, which I think is probably the lamest thing that you can get arrested for being a hacker. You could be hacking into, like, you know, a foreign government or a bank or, you know, any number of things you could be hacking. But this 23-year-old Japanese man from Minami-ku, Nagoya, violated the law by hacking and altering save data for Pokemon Sword and Shield, which is illegal, and he got arrested for it. How much shame did he just bring upon his family by literally... Okay, so I'll read the rest of the story. In April last year, he responded to a request from a 36-year-old man in Kyoto who wanted a shiny Sobble. So these two adult men wanted different colored monsters in it's in a fake world based in a video game. So they wanted a Sobble to be a different color. So the accusation is that he modified details with his PC and sent the Sobble to the man in exchange for 4,400 yen, which is not a lot. It is believed that the hacker has earned 1.15 million yen, which we did the conversion for you, and that is approximately 10,000 US dollars. He's been doing this as a service since November of 2020. You know what, man? COVID's going on.
Hold on. Let me do math real quick. I want to see how many he sold.
How many Pokemon he sold? And how many... I want to know if it's just between this 23-year-old man and this very sad 36-year-old man.
260 Pokemon.
260 Pokemon. So he did this 260 times and is getting arrested. He's getting arrested! So currently... Sorry for screaming. Camilo, you can adjust that for me in post. Thank you. Okay, currently no details on any fine or punishments or additional punishments have been announced. So under Japan's unfair competition protection law, the editing of save data and distribution of edited data is illegal as of 2019. Oof. So maybe he should have been doing this in the past.
Oh, he probably was doing it in the past. There's no way this guy just started hacking.
He probably had one of those YouTube channels. Do you guys remember those where, like, late at night, like, you could see, like, people just requesting shiny Pokemon, and they would just, like, on a live stream?
Yeah, it's like a bot or whatever. Like, yeah, it's like, type in this code, put this specific Pokemon up for trade, and then you'll get this in return.
Yeah. So I want to ask you guys, I think actually maybe Camilo wrote this question. What are your thoughts on the ethics of hacking or modifying games? John. Camilo. Darn. So close. I was like, oh, who am I going to fill with this silence? Camilo.
I thought you were asking me first. You said my name.
He said you wrote that
whatever.
question.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
Go ahead, John. I'm just kidding. Camilo, please go.
So, like...
Off the rails! Sorry.
Talking about Pokemon, I personally, if you're doing it for your own, like, amusement, and you're not, like, involving other people in it, I think it's fine. Like, people, I don't know, they hack for, like, content, or if they're, like, making content, like, on YouTube or something to make something easier to show. I'm not a fan of people hacking, like, when they're using that for, like, competitive play, or definitely something like this shouldn't be done where you're hacking a shiny in and then you're selling it for actual money.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't seem right. Yeah, so, like,
there's no way he's the only guy that's done this, right?
Wait, I'm sorry. You guys kind of stepped on each other. It didn't come through on my ears. What happened? What'd you say?
I said there's no way this is the only guy that does this, right? People sell shiny Pokemon.
No, he's the only one.
If I go to eBay.com, I could probably buy a shiny Sobble right now.
Go.
All right, I'm doing it.
They didn't list his name in the report.
But
Probably
this is
a
also
sting operation.
There's also a Japan-specific law. Like, we don't have this.
So
here.
eBay.jp.
You could get one.
Well,
for
you can pretty much.
$2.
I've seen like on eBay, you can buy like whole like entire shiny living decks or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So these say $2. They sold 151 of them. You think those are legit? You also get a free Master Ball.
No, they're not legit.
Yeah, it's definitely not legit.
Six IV as well. So, you know.
There's nothing legit about that. So my thoughts, if you don't mind, on hacking or modifying games. If you're gonna hack and modify a game, and then it doesn't really affect any other community, like, for example, the competitive scene in Pokemon or the shiny collecting scene in Pokemon, like, those are, you know, like, people try hard to collect shiny Pokemon in a legit way and have been trying to collect them in a legit way since, you know, Gold and Silver, or since you can do it in Red and Blue. I mean, Camilo, you've done it. But, like, it's just, like, it's frustrating when there's an influx of illegitimate things, so it, like, takes away from, like, what these people are doing. Like, the effort that they put in to get that shiny Pokemon is, like, totally negated by the fact that someone just bought one for 99 cents on eBay, and then it floods the market with these fake Pokemon.
Yeah.
So, like, they're just not as special anymore, and that's frustrating. And then it's also frustrating if you get, like, a 6 IV Pokemon, and then they are entering those Pokemon into the competitive scene without getting caught, and then they're just thrashing you, and or you're fighting them and you beat them, but you had to put in all the effort to, like, EV train, IV train, breed, hatch, like, get all the things that you need to do, buy the right items, and then this guy just typed in some things on his keyboard and he had the Pokemon he wants. So if it's messing up another community, I think it's bad. However, if you're modding a video game and you're adding 4K textures on a game from 2013, I don't think that's bad at all. You're actually improving the game, and it's like an optional mod that you can add on. So I think it's like, if you're helping a community and you're not, like, detracting from I just lost my train of thought. Detracting from... There's a noise happening outside my door, and it's extremely distracting. I'm sorry, I apologize.
Yeah, like, you don't want to gain, like, an unfair advantage over someone because you had access to something that they didn't.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. All right.
I'm here.
So I mean, it really. I don't personally hack. I'm not gonna lie.
But
I did
hacks.
receive hacks because I got like 4 master
because you
balls.
have a bunch of master balls. I went to your stream and I go, hey man, how are those hacked master balls going? What's that like? How's that feel?
But I mean, I don't hack, and I don't hack to get an advantage. But like, there's always going to be people that are trying to find a way to cheat the system. Like, there's always going to be hackers.
True.
There's always going to be people.
Yeah, but there's a
modding.
difference between, like, cheating the system by using, like, the game's own means, like if there's like exploits and stuff, versus using like an external device to hack your game.
To like literally add lines of code to your save file. Like, that's different.
But
then I want to ask John.
So many.
What'd you say, John?
I can't believe he sold so many.
I'm proud of him. He's a little
like that's more on the buyers. Like,
that's what I was about to do. Is I was going to blame the people who are enabling it. For example, like if a streamer is accepting hacked trades,
I mean, I don't know they're hacked when I get them. Okay,
that only encourages the people who are doing the hacking and the trading
because
they're like, oh my gosh, the streamer the streamer said my name when I sent him the hacked Pokemon. I'm going to do it again.
I feel dirty. You know, I don't even know.
Take a shower.
You know what? The next time someone offers me a shiny Pokemon that I'm hunting, I'll just receive it and then like release it right in front of them.
Do it.
I was watching.
I've done it.
I was watching a stream and they were on like 3,000 encounters or something. And somebody came in and they're like, "Yeah, I'll just give you the shiny so you don't have to hunt it anymore." Can you imagine spending all that time? 3,000 encounters is a long time. And then somebody's
gotta
just
tell
like,
us that. Yeah, I don't know. It's frustrating. I've also gotten them in Wonder Trades, or what is that what they're called in the current game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've gotten them in Wonder
Trade.
Surprise Trade or whatever. I've gotten them, and they have the Master Ball on them, and then I just release them. I don't even think twice. I just release them. I'm like, I don't want them. This is like it completely breaks the game to have like more than one Master Ball. Like it takes all.
But I didn't use any Master Balls like throughout the whole game. Like so, I already didn't use a Master Ball. So like those Master Balls are just sitting there. I'm not going to use them.
That's fine.
I think I've received like 2. Because someone sent me a Mew and it had a Master Ball, and then someone sent me a shiny Porygon that had a Master Ball.
Legit.
But like, I don't like you. The only time I use a Master Ball is if I am about to catch a shiny and it's about to kill itself. So I just like having a few. I don't need like 100 of them.
Do you think the Dynamax Adventures breaks the game?
I think
it's great.
I think even though I've never played it, just by knowing what the odds are alone, I feel like it's really taken away the specialness of it. Everything that Pokemon does, they just keep making it easier and easier and easier and easier. It's just like they're not special anymore.
I think it's fine because it takes the same amount of time. Because even if it's one in 100, they're long. They're like each one takes like 15 minutes.
But isn't it 1 in 25 because you can the one you're like if you're
like
going
1 in
for
25 if you're looking at like any of the Pokemon can be
But
shiny,
isn't it technically 4 in 100? Like your odds don't work that way.
No, they don't, but like people just say it like that. It's not technically, like it's you have 4 shots at 1 in 100.
Yeah.
I love math. I actually do like math. All right, so that's how we feel about...
Let's just talk about odds on how to get a shiny Pokemon.
Let's super don't, because we only have 5 minutes left on the podcast. So let's jump into what do you feel is an appropriate punishment for the crime, since no details of a penalty have been publicized. All right, so you're judge, jury, and executioner. What do you do to this 23-year-old Japanese man?
He has to legitimately get 260 shiny Sobbles.
Yeah. That's actually fair. But he has to do it like in a prison cell.
Like,
the only way
they could just ban him. Like I think what was it like a few years ago? Like in Sun and Moon, like they perma-banned like a wave of like people who were hacking online. Mm-hmm. They just like bricked their 3DSs from like going back online.
Yeah, they'll probably ban them and then fine them something.
I think that's like the reasonable thing, but now that we've gotten that out of the way, I want joke answers as to what we should do to this guy. I like John's answer of having to legitimately catch 260 shiny Sobbles.
Hatching eggs
so long. That
man will go crazy.
So
that man will go
long.
crazy.
You know what? Prison that's too harsh. Let's do 260 Sobble, but he's got an ankle monitor and he's on house arrest, which is actually not that big a deal because we're all technically on house arrest anyway because there's a pandemic. So he's actually would be better off being on house arrest because he'd be very unlikely for him to catch COVID while he's just hatching eggs.
Oh gosh.
I think that house arrest, hatching shiny Sobbles is probably the perfect punishment for the crime.
And that's all he only could he wakes up, eats breakfast, hatches eggs. Eats lunch, hatches eggs.
And he has to eat eggs for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. He's allowed to prepare them in any way he wants.
This is torture.
What? No, it's not. The man's being fed. He's playing video games all day long. That's not torture. Should he also have to, if he's doing hatching eggs, should he also have to ride a bicycle, like a treadmill, the whole entire time?
Somehow get one that goes around in circles.
I saw somebody who was doing that. I forget who it was.
Oh, he's not allowed to use a Pokemon with warm body either.
Yeah.
And he can't have the egg charm.
No egg charm, no shine. So no
shiny charm either.
No charms. Ankle monitor. He's handcuffed to a bicycle. And he has to hatch 260 Sobbles legit.
I feel like that is the perfect punishment for that specific crime. Mm-hmm. You know?
I'm trying to think of another hacking crime that's happened recently in games. Like cheating in Call of Duty.
There's a lot of cheating. I was actually watching...
They banned a bunch of people, right?
I was watching this video, and they showed this cheater, and he was streaming. Like, he was streaming the hack. And
wow,
it looked like he could see everybody on the map, and, like, everybody was a stick figure. So he could see through walls. And he was streaming this. It was insane. Wow. Like, how do you get away with that?
What is the thing, John, in Warzone when you get taken out and you have to fight your way back in?
The gulag.
The gulag. If you get caught hacking in Call of Duty Warzone, you have to go through an actual real-life gulag. No? Is that too hardcore?
Maybe not with real weapons.
Yeah, fake weapons. Of course, fake weapons. Gosh, I'm not crazy. Paintball. Yeah, it's paintball gulag. And, like, foam knives.
Or fist only, you know, just...
Yikes. You could put on, like, those, the rubber Hulk hands. That'd be cool.
And if you lose the gulag, you have to keep doing it until you win.
Oh, my God. Can you just imagine just one, just horrible player just getting just beaten for months on end?
I think we should... we should be hired by the justice system.
Yeah, by the justice system. Yeah,
we get to make up these punishments for these crimes.
Yeah, yeah. So, did you guys hear about the game pack? Yeah, they're on the Supreme Court now. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, I don't know. They just heard one of their podcasts, and they're on the Supreme Court now. It's insane. Yeah, they said really crazy stuff. I don't know why they're on either. Oh man.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to check out the other stories that were uploaded this week. And let us know how you felt about this story in the comments down below. Thanks again, and we'll catch you in the next one.